Hello YouTube, we're back, and I thought we'd start off this episode by destroying some TNT. Because hey, why not? Awesome. So the reason we did that was because I needed some sand for sandstone, because I'm continuing to build our mob system here. But that's not what we're going to do in this episode. First I'm going to show you guys what's changed. Oh, and you got a decent amount of sand from those explosions. Epic explosions. Not much changed. Mostly just the mob system has changed. If we come over here, I've actually started using redstone again. Yay! You see that there's water falling here, and this lever causes the water to retract or not. The reason why I did this is because I want to use this mob system possibly as an XP farm. If I want to be able to control that. So I went, here, I'll show you. I went up to a certain height and stopped it there and put this water system in, so the mobs will fall down. They'll take just enough damage so that they'll be hit. They can be one shot, and then the water will carry them the rest of the way. The way this works is pretty simple. That lever sends up a signal through these redstone. It causes the piston to retract, and then the water can flow freely. The water doesn't break those torches because it just falls straight down. So there's that. Although my mob system hasn't been running because I've kept the top open to the light so I can work on it more. So what I think I'm going to do in this episode is build a basic XP farm. I found 3 spawners that are right next to each other. Two of them are right next to each other. Their dungeons intersect, and one of them's a bit farther away. And I'm gonna turn one of them into an XP farm, because I really need some XP so I can start doing things faster. It takes way too long to get stuff done. So this tunnel that I built here takes us to those farms quite a ways away. Here's the one zombie farm. I think this is the one I'm going to use. The other one I think is over here. The two that spawn right next to each other. I'll find them for you guys. I get so lost in these caves sometimes. I think here it is. Yep. 2 spawners right next to each other. One of them's a spider and the other is a skeleton, so I don't know if we can use them. Maybe we'll create 2 separate ones that we join together into one. I don't know. But let's get started on it. So as I always do, I got really lost in the caves again and I had to tunnel my way out. But yeah, I'm going to need to build a direct line between the two. I guess I'll do that right now. I need to go back to the base, get some supplies first. Forgot to drop off the sand and I don't have any wood. So let's go there now. The tree farm's working really well. I'm getting lots of trees from that. Wheats, animals, all that stuff. Pretty good. But yeah, so I'll get the materials and we'll get to work. Okay, so I got the materials and made it back here. I made a direct route to the other two spawners. And let's begin. So the first thing we need to do is we need to clean this up a bit. We want, I don't remember the exact distance that a spawner spawns. I think it's 4 blocks away. It might be 3. I think it's 4. So let's go with 4. Get rid of that chest. Now I'll need a saddle. So we'll clear out this wall, clean this up. We need to basically make a really big open space for them to spawn, and then using water we'll just drag them all into one little spot and then have some sort of system for hurting them to the point where they can be one shot and then kill them for XP. So I will finish this and that will get back to you guys. So I'm continuously running back and forth to gather materials and whatnot, and something that's been bothering me with my house is that I don't have these doors automated, so that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do right now with pressure pads. I'll have to move some of these flowers out of the way, but it doesn't matter. Obviously this doesn't work because they're not hooked up to the doors. So what we have to do is we have to go down here under the pressure pads. Remember, the pressure pads are right here and here. And then we have to go under the door, make some space. Grass grew. I think that's enough space. The doors, let's clear out this one, space in this space. So the doors are right here and the pads are right here. So we need dirt here and here. So let's grab torches, redstone, and redstone repeaters. Now if I put 2 repeaters under here, and if I were to just take redstone and power it like that, it wouldn't really work out too well. So what would happen is you would have only one door opening at a time, and when you have 2 double doors, the one needs to be powered and the other needs to be not powered. It's really confusing. And there is a way to get perfectly synchronized double doors, and if I remember correctly, I think it's something like this. You have this torch here, this leading straight to the door, and redstone repeater. So basically this is 2 ticks and then straight here, and this would be 1 tick. So actually, this actually might take longer than I thought because I haven't done this in a really long time. Okay, so the need to be switched. The torch needs to be on the other side. Trial and error, trial and error. But we need both of them to close. Oh, I didn't have the power to, okay. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out and get back. Alright, so I got it working. They must have fixed the double door glitch where one door would, when the 2 doors are powered, one would be in a different state than the other, because you can just have them with the same wiring. This is what it is. It's really simple. Just two torches each side, 2 repeaters on each side, and the repeaters have to be set at the same delay. The torch is right here, and it just powers the doors. So let's clean this back up and get back to the real project that we were working on. Put some lights down here so mobs don't spawn. Now we gotta put the flowers back because it's important. Don't ask me why. Alright. And back to the XP farm. Okay, so Alright, so I fixed the room up, put this nice stone brick, still don't remember the name very well, and we're going to go up, get some water, and then we're going to start building it. So my plans are that, well, basically I need an XP farm because I can't get XP very fast other than just killing stuff. That's probably the fastest way I get XP, which isn't very efficient. Because, you know, you can die. That's why we're doing this. I'll probably end up making some sort of Blaze XP farm or Enderman XP farm, because I know those are the best. Maybe even a Silverfish XP farm. I don't know. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to first cover this up. We want all the water to flow this direction. Jeez, I just keep getting hit by mobs. Let's just close all this up. Okay. So we place the water down here. Once you get it going, you don't need to get more water because it's a source block at that point. Okay. Alright, yep, did it wrong. This always happens. I'm a noob when it comes to survival. Alright, what I forgot was that, we need to lower the floor by 2, and we need to make this room a tiny bit smaller. How far did that water go? To here? Alright, I'll do that. Okay. Alright, lower the floors, and now we're going to put the water in again. Hopefully this works as it should. Alright, so now we lower this by, should we do 1 or 2? Because if we lower this by 1, then these zombies could they jump out? I don't think they could. So lower this by 1, the torch is there so they don't spawn. We go and it's raining. Grab some water. Put it here. Oh, that's it. That's interesting. Look at the stream. I've never seen water do that before. Lower this down. Okay, so if we were to take out all the torches in here right now, what would happen is zombies would start spawning and they would just be dragged into this one spot right here. But what we want to do is we want to carry them to a certain place, and then we want to suffocate them with pistons, and then we can one-hit them to get XP. So I need to figure out where I want to take them, and then I will build. I'll build the water running there, build a little cage for them, and then take out all the lights and watch them spawn. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I set up a little tube thing, built out a room here, turned off the lights in there, and zombies are spawning. We got a whole bunch of them here. These zombies they're full health, so you know I can smack at them all day. Take forever. I'm not sure how many are there. I don't know which number tells you how many are there. I'm guessing like maybe 50 or so. They spawn pretty quickly. I should probably get rid of that light. Alright. We don't want any light getting in that room, so tons of zombies spawn. So what I'm probably going to do is have a piston, put normal blocks here, and have a piston, 2 pistons, push these blocks into them for a certain number of time, so they'll take enough damage so that they can be one-shot or have a instant damage thrown on them. Can you use healings on zombies? I think you can. Healing potions, but it'll like be a button over here. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that this episode. How long have we been going? Not that long. I'll probably do it off camera. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.